Sa kabila ng lumalawak na usapin tungkol sa diversity, equity at inclusion sa mga lugar ng trabaho, marami pa ring miyembro ng LGBTQIA+ community ang nagsasabing nakakaranas sila ng diskriminasyon, hindi pantay na oportunidad at kakulangan ng proteksyon sa workplace.
Makakasama po natin ngayong umaga, LGBTQIA+ advocate, G3 San Diego, at via Zoom naman si Akbayan Representative Percy Sendanya. Okay, so magandang umaga po sa inyo. Thank you for being here, G3. Ang aga mong gumising,
I
ha?
know, for you. Good
Oo,
morning, Karina. Good
morning.
morning, Willard. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride.
It's never too late!
Yes.
Ano naman ang nangyari sa White Night? Nakita ko nagkaroon ng isang malaking pagtitipon, ano?
The White Party, it used to be an LGBTQIA gathering way back 12 years ago. And after 12 years, it returned. So it returned in a big way, celebrating with very prominent queer artists in the Philippines, led by Marina Summers, Khaled Karen, and Vice Ganda.
Ah, okay.
And then over naman at UP, Love Laban was the largest gathering of queer people in Southeast Asia. 300,000 people in attendance. Just this
Totoo?
Saturday on Pride.
Wow!
Yeah.
Totoo! 300,000?
Yeah, that was an estimate. Pero may
Wow.
nabasa rin ako, 500,000 halos.
What?
As the night progressed.
Talaga ba? So,
Marami nang lumalabas talaga.
oo, marami na talaga lumalabas. Meron ba kayong tala? May tala ba kayo ng population? Hindi, para alam ng mga kandidato.
Sa PSA ba? Wala sa PSA, no? Walang
Yeah,
Walang
data.
datos.
there should be a census, right?
Oo, there should be a census.
But how will you do that if you go to the houses and you tell them, are you queer or not? Marami syempre magde-deny pa rin, di ba?
Okay, so yun ang tanong natin. In this day and age, why is it marami pa rin ang tago, pamin, ang tawag doon, or hindi makaladlad, sabi nga?
Paminta.
Paminta.
Yes. The reason is there's still so much stigma and shame surrounding queer people. I mean, we still face a lot of discrimination, so it's easier to hide. But that's slowly, not slowly, it's rapidly changing as people have come out and celebrated. That's the reason why we celebrate Pride. So to show that we're proud of who we are, our identity. So unti-unti, nagkakaroon na rin ng malaking-malaking pagbabago.
Pero okay, let's talk about hindi yung macro, yung bawat isang individual. Like ikaw,
Me,
agad
okay.
mo bang nasabi sa mga magulang mo yan?
I didn't have to come out to my parents because growing up, I was already very effeminate. And I went to an exclusive boys' school, so alam na nila. So I didn't have to come out. And then eventually later on, I had to come out twice. Actually, come out twice because I had to come out as a trans woman naman, the second time around. It's different because when I was growing up in the 90s, hindi pa clearly defined yung terms. So wala pang LGBT. So at the time, girl, boy, bakla, tomboy. So yun lang ang alam ng mga tao. But because of the definition of terms and nagkaroon na ng LGBTQIA+ na definitions, malalaman mo na specifically where in the spectrum you belong.
Okay, isa-isahin nga natin. L is for lesbian.
Yes.
G is for gay.
Yes.
B is for bisexual.
Yes.
T is for
Transsexual.
Transsexual.
Transgender, sorry.
Transgender.
Okay. Transgender. Okay. And then Q is
Queer.
queer. I, A.
Intersex.
Okay.
Sexual.
Asa-
Plus. Very good.
Madadagdag. 100%.
Yes.
Okay, so madadagdagan pa kaya yun?
I suppose because spectrum siya eh. Like I said, it's a spectrum. So marami pa sigurong, like in the States, meron pang mga two soul, what's that? Like, I had the opportunity to attend World Pride in New York on the 50th anniversary of Pride. And I was asking my friends in New York, sabi ko, ano pa bang pinaglalaban? Because Pride originally started as a protest, di ba? And now it's a celebration because I asked them, ano pang pinaglalaban nyo? Because the basis of, I think the manifestation of equality is marriage equality. Meron na silang marriage equality in the States, di ba? And in other countries. So they were saying na parang, it's still a march, it's still a protest because pinapatay doon yung mga transgender people. So there is still a lot of violence transgender people are facing, not just in the States, but even here in the Philippines. STRAP recently came out with a bulletin. A young trans woman in Nueva Ecija was found brutally murdered and found in a ditch and covered with a sack of rice. Her name was Bella.
meron pa rin talagang mga ganyang insidente. Ano? Pero Congressman Percy Sendanya, gaano ho kalaki na ang naging pagbabago sa pagtanggap sa LGBTQIA+ community sa mga lugar ng trabaho sa Pilipinas and in general?
Alam mo, Willard, sinasabi nga natin parang mas nauna when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion ng private sector kaysa sa gobyerno. So, sa maraming workplaces, meron ng mga DEI programs para tiyakin na malaya sa stigma at discrimination yung mga manggagawa sa mga workplaces na ito. Ang nakita kasi, kapag walang stigma at discrimination, mas tumataas ang productivity ng ating mga workers. Hindi lamang ng LGBTQIA workers, kundi ng lahat ng workers. Kasi pag walang stigma at discrimination sa workplace, ibig sabihin yung workplace na yun, makatao siya ng workplace.
I see. Okay. Mapunta po tayo sa mga restroom. Kumusta na po yun? Dati po kasi, that was a big issue, like not so long ago, right? Kong Percy, sa mga restroom po, ano na po ba ang batas tungkol dyan?
Sa ngayon ay wala pa tayong batas pagdating sa restroom, pero ang in-encourage natin yung mga establishments magkaroon ng gender-neutral restrooms. No? Itong gender-neutral restrooms para ito sa mga kapatid natin na hindi pa komportable gamitin yung men's room or yung ladies room at they don't feel safe in these spaces. While marami naman tayong mga transgender sisters at transgender brothers who feel that their gender identity ay komportable sila at they can use yung restroom na tingin nila ay naayon sa kanilang gender identity. Kaya nga lang, may mga instances din kasi na sila mismo, they don't feel safe in these spaces. Halimbawa, may mga transgender men when they enter yung restroom for men, ay nakakaranas din ng discrimination at harassment sa loob. So, habang we're working towards sensitizing society, towards, alam niyo yun, gawin natin talagang very basic yung issue ng restroom. Sa dulo, ito ay issue ng biology. Kinakailangan mag-CR, kailangan umihi. Bakit natin kinakailangan pahirapan yung mga kapatid natin to relieve themselves? Restroom nga, pahinga. Ba't nakakaranas pa rin ng stigma at discrimination sa loob?
Okay, G3, where do you go?
I go to the female restroom.
Of course,
and then
yeah.
if there's all gender. And to be fair, marami na ring all gender restrooms. In airports, in shopping malls, even in buildings that are offices. So I go to the female restroom. But if there's an all gender, I go there.
But shouldn't there be legislation to officialize that?
Absolutely.
Oo.
Like the congressman said, we should feel safe in spaces like this because it's a biological need. And I find it really, really alarming that to this day, ang discourse pa rin ay saang banyo kami pwedeng
Oo
gumamit.
nga.
Parang ang layo-layo pa natin considering na yung ibang bansa marriage equality na. Tas tayo, restroom
Pa lang tayo.
discourse.
Okay.
Hindi pa rin natin mapasa-pasaya yung anti-discrimination bill. And it's just an anti-discrimination bill. It's not just for the queer community. It's also for women. It's also for men. The SOGI bill needs to be passed.
G3
Okay.
ko rin na may nabanggit si Kong Percy na mas nauuna pa ang private sector kaysa sa gobyerno sa pagpapatupad ng gender equality. Bakit yung po nasabi yun, Kong Percy? Ano na bang status ngayon, halimbawa, ng SOGI bill sa Kongreso?
Sa ngayon kasi yung SOGI bill ay ano na siya, no? Middle age na kasi 26 years old na ito. It has been filed in 2000, the year 2000 ni Eta Rosales din, Akbayan Representative. 26 years na, ang dami ng dumaan na administrasyon hanggang sa ngayon, hindi pa rin siya batas. And again, this is something that's very simple and very basic. Sinasabi lamang na panukalang batas na ito na bawal mag-discriminate
Yes.
on the basis of SOGI-SC, both perceived and real. Kasi may mga tao nakakaranas ng discrimination kasi napagkamalang bakla, napagkamalang lesbiana or transgender. So, even perceived SOGI, napagkamalan, nagagamit itong dahilan para ma-discriminate ang mga tao. So, when we speak of the SOGI-S Equality Bill, sinasabi lamang natin, kinakailangang ipagbawal ang diskriminasyon. Yan man is sa workplaces o sa community. Pero naman na tayong paunti-unting mga advances. For example, in the Safe Spaces Law, iniligay natin na basis for sexual harassment, yung gender identity at sexual orientation isang tao. Sabihan, kung ikaw ay nabastos in public spaces, kung ikaw ay nakaranas ng harassment at naharas ka dahil ikaw ay bakla, lesbian or transgender, pwedeng basis ito para sampahan mo ng kaso at reklamo yung mga nag-discriminate sa'yo. And also, Bedard Corina, we're seeing across the country so many LGUs who are passing their own version of the SOGI-S Equality Bill in the form of anti-discrimination ordinances. Pero ang nakalulungkot lang, habang maraming mga LGUs na nagpapasa nito sa Kongreso at Senado, marami pa rin ang nagde-deny ng mga members ng House at Senate at sinasabi hindi daw ito kailangan at hindi ito mahalaga. Pero if you check their LGUs, yung mga LGUs where they belong, nagpasa na kanilang sariling ADO. So hopefully it's just a matter of time. We're seeing this bibingka approach of localizing the policy and then a national legislation. Sana soon, sana within this Congress, after 26 years, maipasa na natin.
Naku sir, after 26 years, umaasa pa kayo? Ewan ko lang kasi kung maipapasa yan, and it does not touch on anything about same-sex marriage, right, G3?
Yeah, it's anti-discrimination.
It's just anti-discrimination. Hindi po maipasa-pasa. What makes this Congress different? May mga miyembro nga po ng Kongreso, ayaw nga rin magladlad eh. Di ba, sir? Hindi kaya to...
Yes, but we
sir.
cannot name them.
Yeah, well, let's not name them.
Ang sabi kung sino
Yes,
daw yung
yes.
tutol, may chances.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Or
Ang
maybe-
tawag dyan,
Internalized.
internalized homophobia.
Internalized
Internalized homophobia.
Internalized homophobia, but
You
there
hate who you are.
Oh, okay. But could it be the Catholic Church still as the reason?
Well, siguro malaki pa rin factor yung mga religious sector na meron tayo ngayon who still refuse to accept and recognize yung equality is really a God issue. Akala kasi nila kapritsyo lamang ng mga LGBTQIA individuals yung usapin ng discrimination. Pero actually, malapit siya sa sigmura. Kung ikaw ay hindi nakakapasok ng eskwela kasi natatakot ka sa stigma at discrimination at sa bullying, okay naman, hindi ka nakakapagtrabaho na mabuti kasi nadi-discriminate ka. Aba, apektado talaga ang sikmura mo. Kung ikaw ay nahihirapang lumabas ng bahay, tumawid papuntang palengke kasi nababasos ka along the way, abay magugutom ka talaga. So this is a God issue. This is a developmental issue na kinakailangan talagang tutukan ng gobyerno. Kurina, just to answer your question about umaasa ba tayo? Umaasa pa rin tayo kasi 20, 30 years ago, walang ganito kadaming tao na nagmamarch at who's coming out for Pride. Pero last Saturday, according to our count, pag binilang mo, yun nandito sa UP, nandyan sa
White
Araneta,
Party.
nandyan sa iba't ibang lugar sa Pilipinas, White Party, Cebu, and other places in the country, we're looking at around 550,000 people who came out on the day of Pride. And this is on top of the many Pride celebrations in many LGUs around the country. Naka-attend ako mula San Pedro, Laguna, hanggang sa isang barangay sa Dagat-Dagatan na nagse-celebrate ng Pride. So now we're seeing more and more allies coming out. It's not just the community. And hopefully, tinatanong kanina ni Corina, ilan ba talaga ang LGBTQIA community? Ang sagot natin, madaming-madami. Hindi lang dahil madami kami, kundi marami talaga ang naniniwala sa pagkakapantay-pantay.
Madaming boto. Hindi ba,
Yes.
G3? So, pero should not there be an effort to actually measure for statistics kung ilan po ba talaga ang at least yung ladlad, para malaman po natin ang population?
Ayan, may mga efforts naman ngayon. Halimbawa, sa Quezon City, I understand may efforts na sila na maglagay ng field when they are gathering data for yung Sojo SC ng mga tao. Nakita ko nga isang araw, kahit yung mga business permit application ng Quezon City, may field na rin doon na ina-identify kung ang business owner ba ay member ng ating community. Napakahalaga ng datos kasi sabi nga natin, when we plan government programs, dapat based on data at evidence. At isang evidence na mahalaga, yung gap natin when it comes to data. Pero tama si G3 kanina, hindi ganun kadaling i-collect ang data ng sexual orientation at gender identity ng mga tao. Kasi disclosure could result in discrimination and stigma. At sabi ko kanina, mayroong internalized homophobia. Ang tawag namin sa community, self-stigma. Ito sabi niyo, internalized fear of coming out. Kasi tuloy na nabanggit ka na ni Pao, yung ating person on the street who was interviewed, talaga nakakatakot mag-come out in a context wherein pwede kang i-disown ng pamilya mo. Ang discrimination, unang nangyayari sa pamilya.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. So, last thing about legislation, hindi ba nagkaroon ngayon, G3, ng legislation on property?
Yes.
For partners?
The Supreme Court of the Philippines recently recognized the co-ownership and property of same-sex relationships. And this was just in February. So, importante yan. That's a very big milestone in the community. Because pwede na kayo, kasi I have a lot of friends who live together, they buy condos together, property together, nakapangalan lang sa isa. But now they can co-own.
Ayun. So, if
Yeah.
one is deceased, one can inherit it.
Exactly.
May
Yeah.
ganun talaga.
That's,
Okay.
I think, the basis of why it was approved. Because there were two lesbian women who built a house together and one died. parang the refusal of the ownership wasn't was in question.
Okay. Meron pa tayong part 2 nito, Kong Percy. Ang dami nating pag-uusapan. Kulang ang oras. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panahon.
Thank you very much, Corina. Banggitin ko lang yung aming latest na panukalang batas. Ito yung Charmaine Bill. Ito yung Live Identity Recognition Act. At sana soon mapag-usapan natin itong panukalang batas natin na ito.
Ayan. Okay. Kong Percy, long live. Marami pong salamat.
Maraming salamat. At alam mo, Corina, G3 Willard, this year, 30 years na ako nagmamarch for Pride. So I just
Wow.
realized, 30 taon na nagmamarch ang lola nyo.
Happy anniversary, Kong Percy.
Naku, sana naman
Maraming
po,
salamat.
hindi na tayo umabot sa wheelchair. Sana ma-legislate na yan. Okay. Thank you, Kong Percy.
Salamat po.